right now. So, Will, take a seat. Invite your other athletes come here momentarily. We'll have you lead into that microphone.
They're finishing up their piece.
Oh, there we go. See, that's good in there. So, Will, thanks so much for joining us. And let the girls come over and sit down. We'll have you introduce them here. But I guess tell us about today's meet.
So today we were in O'Connell Falls on that river island. We were able to take the victory today with a 24 shot. And Expando for the second time this week has taken first.
And how have you kind of gotten into the season? Because this is a quick season. You guys kind of go 2-3 rounds a week, and it feels like you get going, and then it's regionals at Northbrook, and then you kind of go second after that.
Well, absolutely. So we had basically 3 days of practice before the first meet of the season. We were lucky that we had some contact days throughout the summer. Northbrook, they're very good to us. They let us out there on Tuesdays for the scramble meet, and we basically got the courses to get the girls get ready for the season and just take the rest off.
And how important is that to have that? Your home course being so close to school, but your home course is also the regional course. And you're always trying to build up so you can't get the state if you don't win your regional or if you don't qualify your regional. How important is it to have that home course so close and be able to shoot on it basically on days where you're not at actual college?
I mean, it's huge. We're out there every single day. We're on the course 2 times a week. We're not at other meets, so we're getting a lot of reps on there. We get to see the whole course, pretty much from every angle. So we're able to get out there quite a bit, and like I said, it's a beautiful course, and we just like to spend as much time on there as we can.
All right, I'm glad the girls turn on that microphone over there, and I'll have you introduce them.
So here we have Reese Bandow, Braille Silberg, and Avery Birch.
All right, so we'll probably just go right down the row here. We'll ask the same questions. How did the girls get into golf? Because, did it start with mini golf and then mom and dad said, hey, you can go on to a normal course? How do you girls get into golf?
My parents took me out to the course
Is that easy, huh?
I mean, I was like to go with my dad when we would go golfing, and I like driving in golf cars. I started in skirt golfing. I thought it would be fun sport to do in the spring, and I kind of liked it.
And what's kind of your strength? Everybody, there's people that can drive the ball real well. Some people, mid-range is good. They can putt, they can chip. What do you feel is like your strength when you're out on the golf course? And then maybe that area that some of the dudes can help you out with.
It kind of changes for me every time. Sometimes the running can be really good, sometimes it's not. So, yeah. I really like my iron. I think I can work out a big shot.
And what is your favorite part of golf? I remember in high school, I wish I could golf because sometimes we did tests or like assignments I didn't want to do. I'm like, why do these kids get to leave at 9 o'clock in the morning and go golf all day? It sounded cool, but I knew I was awful at it. What's your favorite thing about being a part of the athletic basketball?
Well, it's from the
That's the true answer right there. That's the one I was looking for.
But it's also one that likes to use like self-expressing every day because you can't really get unless you're self-expressing.
We'll let Will take on this next question here. Since this is your first year, second year coaching golf at LSU?
First year with the girls, and second year with the girls.
what has that transition been like for you? I know you helped out at other schools along the way. What made you want to start coaching golf, and what did you enjoy so much about it?
I've always had a passion for golf. I always like to do it. When the opportunity came up for a position, I always want to stay involved with the students outside the classroom. So when the opportunity came up, I jumped on it. It's been a pleasure to coach golf since the first year of the girls, and it's been a lot of fun so far this season. Definitely the biggest difference between like the girls and boys season is it's nice starting in shorts instead of snow pants.
I was going to say, because you started at decent time during the boys season, but yeah, definitely, you got the hooded sweatshirts, you got the thick jackets and stuff like that. Probably a little bit easier to hold on to the club at this point.
Yeah. And like I said, we got beautiful weather out there. It's always a nice day on the golf course, and like I said, these girls will make it a lot of fun.
Now, Reese, you already have 2 wins under your belt. What is that like in kind of putting the pressure on the other sports, to be honest with you? I mean, forget about the team sports, like the other sports, you got to match your winning percentage so far, right? You're pretty good at this point. We may have embarrassed her, folks. We may have embarrassed her.
It's new for me. I don't usually take risks like that.
And you have your other golf team members here as well. Of your teammates that we won't make the cut, but who are some of the other golfers on this team that maybe they're new and maybe you're taking them under your wing this year to kind of show them the ropes? Yeah, you can name them specifically. Well, let's see if we can embarrass some other girls out here.
I don't really know exactly, but all of them are just kind of trying to help out.
How much of it is just that mental aspect that sometimes you got to help your teammates?
Yeah, sometimes you just have to not let the bad shots get to you.
We'll just pass it down here. Well, we'll go with a different question here. What's your favorite golf course to play on other than North Shore? If you couldn't play on your home course, what's the golf course that went on the schedule you go, that I'm looking forward to that?
I'd say Mid-Valley. I really like the greens there because there's so much variety, so it's very like accustomed to, and I'd say that they're really awesome there.
All right. How about you? What's your favorite golf course to play on that's not your home course?
But maybe I would say David because that's
All right, Reese, do you have a favorite one so far? In your golf career so far that you like to play on?
I also like Mid-Valley because I think I'm really good at fast.
All right, very good. And Will, once again, thank you so much for bringing the entire team here. Girls, thank you so much for coming here, laughing at your teammates and taking good answers and things like that. Actually, I see Chad Stremmel in the back as well as Mike Schulberry. Will, you won today and stuff like that. What's kind of when you're looking at your team out on the golf course, what's kind of your expectations for the season or based on your early experience so far?
I definitely feel like the girls have it's going to be a tight one. Looking at the scores from other schools, that's what's nice about that. You can see what everybody else is shooting right away too. So it's going to be a tight one, but these girls can definitely pull it off. They show that they can play, and I'm excited. First step is the conference, but then I think we're seeing that's very high. We can make some moves.
Now, you mentioned the app. Now, everybody else here, they'll come up, they got the scoreboards and stuff that they can look at. Do you just kind of stare at your app the entire round and you're going, okay, girls, you're only 2 strokes behind this person from Little Shoot, you're 4 strokes behind this person from Freedom. Is that what you're doing, or are you just kind of letting it ride and then you just kind of go, look what you did here?
Yeah, it depends on the golfer. Sometimes some want to know that stuff and some they really don't. So I try not to look at it too much because it can fluctuate back and forth like crazy. If you look at it too much, you really mess it up too. So I try to look at it a little bit every here and there, but too much. Like I said, you can jump from first and second. It doesn't matter for us because it's 5 girls scoring at, or basically 10 girls scoring at once. So so it's always changing. But it's really nice to have, especially coming up, because again, we do have a tight race at the end. It's nice to see where we might finish or what we have to do. But we're playing safer.
Very good. Well, Luxemburg-Casco girls golf team once again winners today. We'll try to find the scores and publish those at theradiosportsnetwork.com. Thank you so much for joining on, Reese. Keep the winning streak alive. And girls, keep on plugging along. Well, thank you so much for joining us. The Luxemburg-Casco girls golf team joining us on the Luxemburg-Casco Fall Sports Preview. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Come up next, we'll have the Luxemburg-Casco cross-country team. First, a message from